Hello guys and welcome back to a new video. Because I have so many comments and questions from you regarding Dacia Bigster hybrid 155. In this video it's all about testing the consumption, and we are in Bucharest, one of the most crowded city. You can see on the other side how many cars are around there. We will try to just pass the whole city, so we will go from north to south and we will go through all the traffic at the morning time, right? So it's the best test in real life in the traffic in the city, right? And then on the highway I have a separate video if you want to see the test drive where I tested highway plus city consumption. Definitely check out there because you can get more information. Now the consumption estimated for this version, it's 4.7 liter VLTP. So we will reset the consumption. Now it's super cold, basically outside 8 degrees, and to be honest I didn't even start the car. You can see the water temperature, it's basically zero, right? So the engine didn't even start. The system is start right now, but the engine didn't start. So that's something to keep in mind. Plus we have only 20-25% battery. You can see right here in the high voltage battery. Let's drive it. I will drive first in B mode. B mode will use more regenerative brake, and let me reset the consumption. Now it's for the first time when the engine started, so I will reset the consumption and then we will just go ahead and drive. I will leave in the description of the video all the technical data of the car. I'm not going to go in technical data and I'm not going to talk too much about technical data in this video. We will just focus on consumption, but I have separate videos on my channel where you can see all the technical data, like a full review, and of course the proper test drive where we can talk about suspension, we talk about everything. Anyway, a very pleasant car to drive, probably one of the best Dacia car ever made. Not probably, I think it's the best Dacia car ever made. Also you can see, probably wondering why is the map there on the screen, because I have my phone connected to the car, so when I go to the car it's connected to Apple CarPlay wireless, so you can see also here the map and also different apps, and yeah, it works really good. I tested these days. I have also a separate video with it. If you want to see it, check it out. Really good stuff. Now here on the electric we can see also a nice graphic with what happened with energy in real time, because the car have 1.8 liter petrol engine, 4 cylinders in line, plus the high voltage battery, plus 2 electric motors, one 50 horsepower and one like a starter generator that help the petrol engine. And the car is capable to drive in electric mode in the city up to 80%, and you can see here just the engine is starting a little bit, then you drive electric. Right now, for example, we are driving electric. I want to show you a trick which I forget to show you in the test drive video. So for example, the car doesn't come with auto hold function. How you can do to keep the car in place, right? It's a trick the same as Stellantis group, where Peugeot, Jeep and other cars can do, is just go here to the cruise control. You just press this button once, right? And right now you don't have to press the brake anymore. So the car is holding without electronic handbrake. You see the electronic handbrake is not on. And then when you want to start driving, the cruise control it's activated, the adaptive cruise control it's activated. For the first time on the Dacia ever, we have adaptive cruise control on this Bigster, but only on the hybrid version. And then if you want to drive, you just drive, but keep in mind you have to press the brake or press this 0 once you start driving, because otherwise the cruise control will stay activated. Or you have another trick, you press this button, the car it stays, and then immediately if you press right now 0, the cruise control it's stop, but the electronic handbrake it's also on right now. That's not a big deal, because immediately when you start, look at this, you press acceleration, the electronic handbrake it's lifting automatically in a very smooth way. So you have two versions, but I'm not going to engage all the time the electronic handbrake, so I will do it like that. I press this button, no engaging for electronic handbrake, just wait a few seconds, and then you start driving, and then you press 0 and boom, now it's normal. You see, it's like a manual auto hold, something like that, like a trick which you can use. I'm really sad that I forget to use it in the test drive video. when I did the other video, because there I want to kind of focus on everything. But it's great that you see now. Most of you that are interested in this car can see that and can use this trick if you have the car. Now, right now you can hear the engine. It's running right now in this moment, and you can see it with white. When you see white here, that means the engine is running. And yeah, I noticed that it's not so noisy. As long as you don't push the acceleration too hard, it's not very noisy, so it's relatively smooth and pretty silent. When you press it harder and you push it harder, then it starts to be a little bit noisy. You know, we can activate the eco mode. We have here a button for eco mode, so when you press it, the car will give you less power. It's also very useful in many situations. For example, in the city is the most useful, the eco mode, because you don't really need that power, that aggressiveness when you press the acceleration. So that will be really useful. So we will drive in eco mode. I start the eco mode right now. And by the way, I forget to start the climatic system, but anyway, it's 8 degrees outside. It's a little bit to the colder side. I like cold, so I basically forget to turn on the climatic system, so I will leave it like that for the whole trip. Keep in mind that as well, we start with a cold engine. We are driving without climatic system, so that's kind of make up together, you know, because starting with a cold engine is not that fun, so the consumption will be higher until the engine is going warmer. Plus, let's keep in mind that the car have 1,234 kilometers. It's a brand new car, so after 5,000, after 10,000 kilometers, we'll use less energy, around half liter less. So again, another thing important. So you can see in the beginning we have 6.8 liter consumption because the car is still cold and we still have around 40% battery, so it's charging a little bit the battery. Anyway, now it's starting the traffic. Now the fun is starting. But you know what's the biggest advantage? As long as you don't have the climatic system on, you're not using too much energy. You're just using a little bit of electric energy. You're not polluting around here. You're driving silent, without vibration, very smooth, very pleasant. So it's really nice. I love it. I love this feeling of driving the car in electric mode. I said that also with Dacia Duster 140. When you drive in electric mode, it's so pleasant, it's so fun. I wish Dacia will bring on the market an electric car, kind of the Duster size, but full electric, with this steering wheel, with this kind of electric driving feeling. That would be super fun, super interesting. Can't wait for them to bring something like that on the market. Otherwise, great visibility, very good comfort on those seats. The seats are basically in the middle here. They use the same material that's easy wipeable, so washable. If you spill some coffee or something, you can wash it easy. The thing is that sometimes in the super summer, when it's super hot, you can get sweat a little bit on them, but otherwise they're very good, very bright, very comfortable. The side support and everything. Ergonomy is great. You have physical button everywhere, so everything you want to adjust and change, you have it at your fingertip, which is good. Anyway, we will do around maybe 40 minutes or something like that. Oh man, you are too slow. I want to let him, but it was too slow. It's moving too slow, so we lost the traffic stoplight. So you can see right now the petrol engine, and it's running and it's charging somehow the battery. And now recuperation. And by the way, guys, you have two different drive mode, B and D mode. D mode is like, if I put it in D mode, I release the acceleration and the car is just kind of rolling. It's just recuperate just a little bit of energy. But if you put it in B mode, just like that, then when you release the acceleration, the car, it's more aggressive with recuperation and you recuperate more energy into battery. Yeah, when you go on the highway, high speed, recommend you to put it on D. And then the city, like when you have a lot of stops, Really recommend you to put it on B mode because you don't have to use the brake as often. You can anticipate the traffic and you can get a very good number. So that's pretty fine. 155 horsepower, it's more than enough. And with the fact that you have the electric motor that responds and it's capable to drive in electric mode, you have a much faster response, less delay, which is very good. You know what? If we go here to the vehicle and then we go to my driving, we see also the consumption, but we see also how good and how eco I drive until here. So you see, the anticipation almost perfect and acceleration and speed almost perfect. You are an eco driving style. Keep it up. Yay! You see? Pretty cool. So yeah, the car, it gives you also scores on how economical and how efficient did you drive until here, which is quite cool. Anyway, you can also see here, for example, the map. If you want to see the map on the screen, the map from the is the map from the Apple CarPlay, which is connected wireless. But if you want to see the map of the car, you go to home, you go to here, and it's pretty good also the map of the car. But the sadly thing is that you cannot see the map, the car map, you cannot see it here. This map in front, it's only the map from the Apple CarPlay. I don't know why is the reason why you can't see it. Probably through a software update, maybe they can fix that in the future. Probably they can do it. But even though, I think this map is also very good. So you can see once you set the destination, it's kind of loading relatively quick. And that's it. And you can see also the traffic in real time. You can see different information in real time. So you can have kind of both maps in the same time. One you see it here and one you see it there. How cool is that? Anyway, let's go back to this view where the car shows us what's going on with the electricity in real time. And you can see right here when the car is recuperating, when it's using energy. You can switch also the view in front there if you want to see consumption. Until now it's 6 liters. Water temperature still we can see. And yeah, you know, the thing is that here the problem is that here this traffic, I want to stay in this traffic here because it's useful for our test, right? So we can see how much we use. But the problem is that these guys will go on the left side and then go in front. So you will stay much more longer here if you want to drive legally. Or yeah, we drive legally, we stay here. You're not allowed to drive on the railway of the tram, but these guys do, and they come from the back, they come in your front, and then you stay here like much more longer time, if that makes sense. So yeah, that's not so fair, you know, but that's happening here a lot of times in a lot of place. It's also pretty silent. The sound insulation up to 100 km/h, it's pretty fine, pretty good. But over 100, 110, 120, then you start to hear some wind noise, because the car, it's also kind of squarish, so it's not super aerodynamic, super smooth. So from this point of view, I think it's fine. So, but here driving in the city, it's comfortable, it's pretty silent, pretty relaxing. even though you can see outside plenty of cars. The tram come from the other side. Also the pedals feel good in terms of quality. The regenerative brake feels quite good. You know, when you press the brakes between regenerative brake and physical brakes, it's a good transition, so that's fine. Again, use this trick, press this button, and now I have manual auto hold. I don't have to hold the brake pedal, so the car will stay in place. And then how I use it when I accelerate. Now you see the cruise control is activated right now, so it's good. It's for the first time when we have this adaptive cruise control in the city. So you can see right now the car is driving itself, it's braking, it's accelerating. So adaptive cruise control on a Dacia for the first time. You can choose also the difference between you and the car in front. So if you want to stay closer or farther away, you can choose that. So not only that you activate the auto hold, but you activate also this adaptive cruise control that allow you to keep the distance from the car in front. And yeah, this is very useful, and I'm happy that Dacia bring it here. And you see, yeah, now the car is driving itself. I didn't even press the acceleration. Sometimes in other cars you have to reset it. You have to press a button, or you have to press the acceleration pedal in order to move. But here on Dacia it's not the case. Now you see the tram is coming, but these guys are here because they want to come in front of us. So we are waiting in line for maybe 10 minutes more so that they come on the left side and go in front of us, which is not fair. And now they want to go in front because the tram is coming. And look at this guy. He want to go in. Yeah, but it's not fair. I don't want to let them, because I don't promote this kind of unfairness, and it's still going in front, right? Yeah, anyway, sometimes I let them, sometimes I'm not, so depending on the situation. But yeah, they have to stay in line, otherwise I can do the same thing. I can go there, I can go in front, and other people stay, so it's not fair. So I like the fair things. How much we have now? 6.9 liter until here. And now the engine is running in order to charge the battery. So right now the engine tried to charge the battery, the petrol engine. So you can see there we have around 40% battery. You can go to media here. You can definitely hear when the engine is trying to charge the battery, because it's running a little bit louder at a higher RPMs. Again, today it's super high traffic, man. Super high traffic, because today it's like Monday, everybody start working, and it's one of the most crowded city in the world. It's also one of the most polluted city in the world. It's in top 10 list. So most probably we have, you can see with red where we have the traffic, but I'm definitely sure it's even more than that. I think the whole street will be like that. But you see, this is the advantage of having a electric car, hybrid car, or even some mild hybrid cars that allow you to drive in electric mode and keep the engine off. The advantage is that as long as you don't need climatic system, you use very little amount of energy and you're driving smooth and slowly. And trust me, if you will drive in this kind of traffic, a pure petrol engine with 4 cylinders, trust me, you will have the consumption more than double. So for what we have now, you will have for sure, yeah, let me see, we have like 6.9, so we will have 10 liters without any problem if we have only 1.8 liter 4 cylinders in line. 100%, I tell you that. I will leave all the time on the screen the consumption, and you can see the water temperature. The water is starting now to get warmer, but it's very little warmer. I don't know if you can see it on the camera. Oh my god. And then I start with a definitely cold car. That's not good for the test, and also we start with a little bit of battery, but that will make up for the fact that I have the climatic system off, because it kind of yeah, it kind of balance, kind of affect the consumption in the same way, because you will see we will have the right temperature probably when we reach almost more than half of the trip. So yeah, it's just how it's supposed to be. So we can consider this test also like real life. You know why I say that? Because yesterday I drive the car the same way. So I have the test drive. I have to make 2 test drives with it. First test drive kind of on the same trip, and the first test drive was with the cold engine, and then we have a higher consumption. And then I do the same trip with a warm engine because the engine was warm, and then I get less consumption on the same thing. And then yeah, that definitely affect your consumption in the beginning. Hi there, come on man, just yeah, come on, it's too late now, it's too late. I didn't see the guy in front, so yeah. The car, it's also trying to charge the battery as much as it can, so I can hear when I start driving a little bit faster, I hear the engine running and kick in, so it try to charge more and more the battery. And you can see now we have almost 0.5% battery charged. The consumption is getting higher, but we have almost half battery. .9.
Now turn left.
It's going down, and the energy is going higher, because right now we have enough battery. I'm pretty sure from here to the end of this traffic stoplight we will drive only in electric mode.
Now turn left.
And again, here you can do the trick, press this one and don't have to press the brake all the time, so the car will stay in place. And then accelerate and press this 0, and then you just, yeah, in normal drive mode. I like so much this center console from this hybrid version because it's higher, you have perfect position of your hands, it's resting your arms extremely nice. You have USB, you have wireless charging for your phone down there. So everything it's very well positioned, even here. The eco mode, the e-save button, by the way, the e-save button will save the energy from the battery so you can use it later. So you have also this option, and everything is placed extremely well, exactly where it's supposed to be. Good stuff. And even the climatic system buttons are here. The hazard light button, it's perfectly placed, and I definitely like the way they array everything. Plus, for the first time on a Dacia, we have the panoramic glass roof, which I will talk about in the test drive video. So definitely check out if you want to see more infos there. Right now we start only in electric mode, you can see that, and you can hear how smooth it is. It's going around in electric.
In 300 meters use any lane and continue straight on Strada Tunnery.
So we see from the stoplight until here we have driven only in electric mode. It's impressive. And the consumption goes all the way down to 6.1 liter, which again, it's very good for the conditions that we drive until here. The car comes with, this is kind of full option. It comes with 360 degrees cameras. It comes with blind spot technology in the corner of the mirror, and it comes with parking sensors, 6 on the front, 6 on the rear. So you have almost everything you need. The most important things are here.
In 300 meters use the left lane and turn left onto Cagliadora Bantilla.
So 6 liters until now, battery only 10%, maybe to 50. I think from now on we will drive a little bit more smoothly, so it's not too much traffic, but we will see. I like the high-end position. The visibility from up here, it's very good.
Now turn left. In 250 meters turn right onto Strada Roma.
So, by the way, I forget to tell you about the transmission. We have a multi-mode automatic transmission, 4+2 speeds. 4 speeds for the petrol engine and 2 speeds for electric motor. And those speeds combine in order to give you the best efficiency. .4 liter until now. It's a pretty good number. So if we compare it with a pure petrol engine or even a diesel, will consume more than 6.4 on this trip. And the temperature of the water, it's still a little bit, you see, it's still not where it's supposed to be. I get the car for the test, guys, by the way, and if you look here in the corner, I'm still having 730 kilometers. So they give me a fuel tank and I bring it back almost with a fuel tank, which is impressive. So for the tests that I had for the 3 days I had the car, so yeah, it didn't use too much energy. So efficiency, it's very good. It's pretty efficient, this full hybrid system.
In 300 meters, use the right lane and keep right onto Boulevard.
It's a pretty efficient car. It's affordable. It's practical. A lot of space. It has also more safety features, and it also looks pretty good.
Now keep right. In 300 meters, use the left lane and make a U-turn. Now make a U-turn. In 300 meters, use the right lane and turn right onto Strada Dr. Iacob Felix.
It's also running pretty smooth. The combination between the electric motor and the engine, it's quite smooth. It's running pretty good. I'm really curious to see the number, the consumption.
In 200 meters, make a U-turn.
Also, if you want to see how much Dacia Duster Hybrid 140 consume on this trip, definitely check out on the channel the video. It's already there, so you can compare it with this
now
one.
Make a U-turn.
On this kind of same trip, same conditions, at around same time. Again here, auto hold manual, and then we wait until the cars in front are moving, and then the car will move as well. So it will keep the brake for me. So now it's green, and if we accelerate right now, you see right now immediately it's engaging the cruise control, the adaptive cruise control, and now it works automatically. Or you press 0 and then it's reset. I mean, it's cancelled, and now just driving normal.
In 300 meters, use the left lane and make a U-turn.
It's a simple trick to do if you don't want to have your foot on the brake. And this trick doesn't affect anything. But if you will let, thank you very much. You're so nice. Thank you, my friend. And if you will engage the handbrake, then it's another story. So if you do the trick in this way, like from here and reset, will not affect. But if you do this and then reset in the same time, then we'll engage the electronic handbrake, and then that's not so good, because if you engage electronic handbrake, then will be, it's not so good for the electronic handbrake in time if you use it often, for example in the city. Now here it's a small problem. We don't have traffic stoplights, and it's a police officer in the middle of the intersection, and it's a problem because the people anyway don't know to keep the rules, and they don't know to hear the rules, and that will be complicated. We probably stay here for longer, so we probably use this to don't hold my foot on the brakes. So anyway, it's fine. How much we have? 5.4 liters. Ooh, it's going down. Impressive. So the estimated VLTP, it's 4.7 liters. We have 5.4. Not bad, really not bad. We are getting closer to the estimation. So I see also some cars. You see, and accelerate, press the 0, and that's it. Now it's good.
Now keep right. In 250 meters.
Now we will have a little bit less consumption. I guess not too much traffic around here. Yeah, the navigation is not set in the right place, so we will just ignore it.
In 300 meters, use the right.
You can see the blind spot monitoring. You can see right now the petrol engine is running, and right now it's kind of recharging, and now it's running.
Right onto CO₂ Emissions.
Suspension are set up somewhere in the middle, half comfort, half dynamic, so they are set up pretty fine, I would say, for the weight of the car. The brakes are good overall.
In 600 meters, turn right.
So here was a little bit better, not too much traffic.
In 300 meters, use the right lane and turn right onto Boulevard Iuliu.
Now you see, anticipate the traffic, just release the acceleration pedal and the car will recuperate a little bit. I'm still having to press the brakes.
In 150 meters, use the left lane and make a U-turn.
Now this is the navigation from here, which I can definitely end the trip, and it's silent and nice. And you can hear how smooth it's running. Look at this, at around 50 km/h. It's so smooth, so smooth. We are still in eco mode, by the way. But look at this, how the car is stabilized. The speed at around here, 50, is just wonderful. From time to time you hear the petrol engine running, like right now, to charge the battery a little bit more. It's trying to charge the battery more. Let's see the temperature of the water. Where are we? It's probably better now. Yes, we are almost on half. It's almost perfect. I told you, after half trip we will have the perfect temperature. So yeah, I knew. Now the consumption should go also lower. And then recuperate, and then now I'm pressing the brakes. and we have finally over half battery. Now we have 55% battery around there, and consumption 5.4 liter, estimated at 4.7, so we have less than 1 liter difference, and the car is brand new. If we have probably a worm engine, plus the car have the engine over 5,000 kilometers, then the consumption will be around 5 liters, maybe under 5 liters. So it makes sense. Again, use the trick, auto hold, manual, and then we can continuing there. And then if we go here to the consumption estimation, I'm 83, so anticipation was not that good, and acceleration and speed was good. So I have to work on anticipations a little bit more. You can see also the off-road information, like the position of the car when you go off-road, the angle, recline, and side angle. It's quite fine. Yeah. Cameras, I showed you before. You have cameras left, right, and then again disengage that. And right now, because we have enough battery, you see the car is driving only in electric. As long as I don't push it too hard, the acceleration, the car is driving only in electric mode right now. See, just right now we are electric. You can see all blue. When it's blue here, it means electric. And again, we stop here at the traffic stoplight. It's fantastic. This trip, it's fantastic for the test, consumption test in the city. It's the best test here, to be honest, in this city. When it comes to testing the consumption in the city, this is fantastic. It's the great simulation. We have 5.2 liters now. And I'm testing the cars on the same trip. I'm trying to test it on the same areas, roads, in order, if you want to make a comparison with other models, you can do regarding the consumption. And now the petrol engine is kicking, but in a nicer frequency, in a lower frequency, lower RPM. When it needs to help a little bit and not recharge the batteries, doesn't work as much. It's just a little bit, just smoothly. And again, release, recuperate, and we still have half battery. The car still stay at half. And if you anticipate right the traffic, because now I can anticipate, probably I will get a better score as well. If we go to the score, probably, yeah, 84. You see, my score is growing on anticipation, because I can anticipate here. But when other cars come in front of you, and yeah, you cannot anticipate so well the traffic. So depend also on many factors. But the consumption is going to 5.1, which is great. Super good number, man. I didn't expect that. I knew the car is efficient, I knew that, but I didn't know that we'll go in a super crowded city at this kind of number. It's impressive, and I will be extremely happy if I can reach the VLTP, the 4.7 liter. That will be just insane. If I can manage to reach that number, it's crazy. So surprisingly, this Bigster hybrid 155 have the biggest engine and the more powerful version, powertrains, and is the most efficient from the all versions. LPG, of course, the gas version will be also efficient for sure. Plus you use gas, which is more affordable, but in terms of numbers, I think this one it's the most efficient, and it's also the most pleasant to drive. It has the automatic transmission, and It's really a pleasant to drive it. Sometimes you feel like you're driving something else, like a much more expensive car. Dacia grow a lot in the last years, a lot. Now again another traffic light. The suspension are set up good, not too comfortable but also not too strong, so they're somewhere in the middle in order to give you also good stability at high speeds, curves, and also somehow to have a pretty fine comfort. Now here ahead we will have a little bit of traffic. Again, use the trick, press this button, auto holding gauge. We have 5 liters, yay, 0 free distance from the estimation. Yeah, impressive. This is the navigation from the Apple CarPlay. You can also zoom out, zoom in a little bit from here if you want to go a little bit farther away. You can do it like that, and you can see also the traffic in the city and also the center of the city and so on. Again, now we drive only in electric because we have enough battery. It's almost half, so we start in electric and we are cruising in electric around here. We have, I think, 1 kilometer to go. Whoa, look at the consumption, 4.8. Oh my god, that's crazy. It's going down. Now, too bad we have this guy in front which is driving super slow, as I saw here, but it is what it is. It's and then another stop. .8, man, it's incredible. Can't believe that. Now, still driving electric. We still have battery, around 30% battery, but it's going, oh, 4.7. Look at this, we reach 4.7 liters. Now the petrol engine is kicking, the consumption will be higher for sure. Yeah, 4.8. Still good, still good, still good. We are still very good. Man, I can't believe they said 4.7. It is 4.7. At least in the city for those kind of traffic, it's incredible. It's incredible. Now, the only thing that's missing, and I'm really curious right now, it's a test on the highway only. Oh my god, again another red light. 4.7 liter, it's crazy, man. And I'm almost reached the destination. Here is the destination. I will stop here to wash the car, and then I will bring back the car. It's crazy good. 4.7 liter. Wow. Wow. Yeah, let's see my rating from Dacia. 85%, so I can improve also the anticipation. I didn't do it so well, so yeah, can be better, right? So that's good. And again, we are driving an electric now. We are closing to, because we still have enough battery, like 20% battery, which is again good. Woo, I'm under. No way. 4.6 liter, look at that. And here I have to stop to wash the car. I hope I can do that because I see it's this car in front of me. I'm not sure why it's sitting here, but here is the end, because here I have to wash the car and then I have to bring back the car. But I have 4.6 liter and I beat the VLTP estimation. Oh my godness. Of course, the engine was cold. Now it's at the perfect temperature, right? The water and so on. But man, I'm impressed. And we have also 20-30% battery. It's crazy. Again, 1200, 4.6 liter. Oh my godness, really impressive. And we're still driving electric because we have electricity. And you saw before, my rating here was like 85. Anticipation not that good. Wow, great job Dacia, man. I love the car. I told you guys they are efficient. I told you also in the other videos. Oh god, I'm impressed. I didn't expect that. And you saw it was really traffic. If you have a pure petrol engine, 1.8 or 1.5, 4-cylinder, whatever, if you have a pure petrol or diesel, you will get double consumption for sure, 100%. We can test that and see. Anyway, that was the video. I hope it was useful. I hope you get some useful information from here. Stay safe, stay close, don't miss out the other videos. Check out also the full review with the car to see the interior, exterior, technical data, material quality. Check out the review, because check out the test drive, because you can see there also how is to drive the car, suspension. I talk a little bit more about that. We will test also on the highway at high speeds. Also guys, I have a new collaboration with one of the biggest company in the world. If you want to buy a car, a used car in general, in special, you can check the vehicle history. If the car have some accident, if the car have some stolen problem, if the car have the maintenance made, so you can see a full history of the vehicle, and you have 25% discount. Link will be in the description, so definitely check them out. That was the video. No matter in which country you are, all over the world it's working, so you can use it, and it's the best website that do vehicle history checks. So yeah, definitely check them out. Detailed vehicle history, that is the name. So anyway, link will be in the description. Thank you for watching. Stay safe. Don't forget to like, share, subscribe, and we see you soon in the next one. Bye guys.